What would you do if one phone call was the last time you ever heard your family? One normal day, one massive earthquake, and within minutes an entire city is swallowed by chaos. But while millions are trying to save themselves, one father makes a different choice. He isn't running away from danger, he's driving straight into it. This is the unforgettable rescue mission from San Andreas. The story begins when California is struck by one of the strongest earthquakes in history. Buildings collapse like they're made of paper. Highways split apart, bridges fall into the ocean, and thousands of people are trapped with nowhere to run. Panic spreads across the entire state. In the middle of all this chaos is Ray Gaines, a highly skilled rescue helicopter pilot. Every day, his job is to save strangers. But today, the person who needs saving the most is his own family. When the earthquake hits Los Angeles, Ray immediately flies to rescue his ex-wife Emma, who is trapped inside a collapsing skyscraper. Every second counts. Concrete crashes around her. Glass explodes from every direction, and the building begins to tilt. Just when all hope seems lost, Ray reaches her with his helicopter. Together, they escape seconds before the building completely collapses. But relief doesn't last long. Their daughter Blake is hundreds of miles away in San Francisco with Daniel. The wealthy architect Emma has recently started dating. As communication systems begin to fail, Ray and Emma realize Blake is completely alone in one of the most dangerous cities in America. Meanwhile, Blake survives the first earthquake by pure luck. The streets around her become war zones. Cars disappear into giant cracks. Buildings continue to fall, and terrified people run in every direction. Instead of panicking, Blake stays calm. She meets two brothers, Ben and Ollie, who are also trying to survive. The three quickly realize that staying together gives them a better chance of making it through the disaster alive. Back in Los Angeles, Ray refuses to wait for the government or rescue teams. Rules no longer matter. Time is running out. Every minute he wastes could mean losing his daughter forever. He steals a small plane with Emma and flies towards San Francisco. But nature isn't finished yet. Scientists discover something terrifying. The massive earthquake has triggered a giant tsunami racing towards San Francisco Bay. The wave is unlike anything anyone has ever seen. It towers over buildings and moves with unstoppable force. As Ray and Emma approach the city, they see complete destruction. Smoke fills the sky. Fires burn everywhere. Entire neighborhoods have disappeared beneath the water. The tsunami crashes into the city with unbelievable power. Ships are thrown onto streets. Buildings are ripped apart. Everything standing in its path is destroyed. Blake, Ben, and Ollie barely escape as the wave tears through the city. Water floods every road within seconds. Survival becomes a race against time. Ray and Emma switch from their plane to a small boat because flying is no longer possible. They begin searching through the flooded city, calling Blake's name while weaving between destroyed buildings and floating debris. The ocean is now filled with deadly obstacles. Burning boat, collapsing bridges, shipping containers, and enormous waves surround them from every direction. At one point, a gigantic cargo ship loses control and heads directly toward them. There is almost no way out. Ray pushes the boat to its absolute limit, squeezing through impossible gaps as steel crashes around them. One mistake would mean certain death, but he keeps going because giving up isn't an option. Finally, Blake hears the sound of her parents calling her name. For one brief moment, hope returns. The family spots each other across the flooded city. But even then, the nightmare isn't over. A collapsing building traps Blake underwater. Ray doesn't hesitate. Without thinking about his own life, he dives into the freezing water. The current is powerful. Debris surrounds him, and every second without air brings Blake closer to death. He reaches her, pulls her free, carries her back toward the surface. But Blake isn't breathing. Emma desperately begins CPR while Ray watches, completely helpless for the first time in his life. The man who has rescued countless strangers now faces the possibility of losing the one person who matters most. Seconds feel like hours. Silence fills the air. Then suddenly, Blake coughs. She takes a breath. She's alive. Relief floods across everyone's faces. For the first time since the disaster began, the family is finally together again. Around them, the city lies in ruin. Thousands have lost homes. Many have lost loved ones. Nothing will ever be the same. Yet, in the middle of all that destruction, one thing survived: family. Ray looks at the broken skyline and realizes buildings can always be rebuilt. Roads can be repaired. Cities can recover. But the people you love are truly priceless. As the sun rises over the destroyed city, rescue helicopters begin filling the sky. Survivors slowly emerge from the wreckage, helping one another despite everything they've lost. The disaster tested everyone. Some chose fear. Some chose survival. But Ray chose love. He risked everything. Not for fame, not for glory, but simply because no distance, no earthquake, and no tsunami could ever stop a father from reaching his daughter. And maybe that's the real message of this story. Disasters don't just reveal how powerful nature can be. They reveal how powerful love can be. Because when everything else falls apart, family becomes the strongest shelter of all. If this incredible rescue mission touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more emotional movie recaps and unforgettable cinematic stories.